Then we move on to number 18. Welcome Paul Roos. I don't know if I should call it Paul Roos or Paul Roos. Out in Stellenbosch. Out in Stellenbosch. A dual medium school, founded in 1866. Has produced around 16 players that played a Coke week, so that's not too bad.
That's proper.
Yeah, that's not too bad.
Where they know?
Yeah,
They
out
play
in
Western
Stellenbosch.
Province.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah, out in province. So it's not too bad. They share
provincial
facilities.
wise, those guys in Stellenbosch would fall under Western Province.
Yeah, I think they'd fall under province, not border. I think it'd be province. Yeah, I think they'd be province.
Correct us if we're wrong.
Yeah, correct us if we're wrong. If we're wrong, let us know in the comments. And then so they also share facilities with Stellenbosch University. So I guess if you go there, they've got a nice relationship with Stellenbosch. I don't know if they get preferential treatments to get in there. But I would assume a lot of these Paul Roos kids are the ones that sort of move over to Stellenbosch and play for Stellenbosch University out there.
We're looking up there.
Yeah. Listen. Stellenbosch is...
Where are they ranked again? 17th. No,
18th.
And how often have they been up there in the rankings?
So they've been up there about 4 times. They've stayed sort of in the top 20. That's not too bad. And
haven't broken top 10.
I think they did. I just don't have the stats here. Just give me a second. Because they actually don't have a bad record. I think what threw them out of the top 10 is that they had a bad year once upon a time. They had a bad year, and yeah, it sort of kicked them out of that top that top 20 rankings, and that's what sort of threw them out to 18th. But I'll tell you now, because there's actually... Give me a second. It's here as soon as this thing can load. But so they're a dual medium school, which is cool. I think they're not too long ago they sort of converted to that. Still quite Afrikaans, so they play cricket hard, which is always lekker.
Hey man, those Afrikaans boys play.
No, they're not to be messed around with.
Those boys can play. I'll give them full credit. Listen, we from the northwest. You're gonna play. You're gonna know how to play with Buddhas. But no, those boys can play. I'll give them credit. They play hard, man.
Nah, those boys can play. So they've been in the top 10 twice, which is dicey. But they've then been in the top 20 3 times, right? So it's a bit of a mixed bag again, coming in at 18 with Paul Roos Gymnasium.
Okay, we'll keep an eye out on Paul Roos. See how they're doing in our league table.
We'll keep an eye on them and see what they do, man.